come follow me, come follow me, come follow me. I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like plaques out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate, Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition, What a competition, I've been searching lately, I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crowning. I need my whole hood to see this. The trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read, he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tail, I can see the fin. Beware, knowing he pretend. Aware, that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in. During boss talking, now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these rappers shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek drill a master, we feel your actions don't match your action. People back and start the rapper, be still the rapture. Just happen, craft the deep will. Your faction so whack, I'm rationally skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and pass it. Been crashing, be still and patch your street still can't match your G will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know. Is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta.
We are live from Boston for an Eastern Conference contest with the Celtics. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter.
That's his first.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Floats it up for Randall. These two teams known, Brent, for playing a more methodical pace. When you think of elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind?
I think of teams that just get advantage in the half-court, Kevin, and then keep it. Now, there are a lot of teams that are mediocre that when a player makes something happen, the rest of the guys stand around or not in position to be an outlet and to make the next play. Elite offenses in the NBA feel like there's a continuity no matter what happens, and the pro perception where they make the reads and continue to play to find their best scoring opportunity.
Now Johnson, following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. And stolen by Portis. Pass to Zubac. Lays it up off the glass.
Zubac.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan.
That's his first.
Their emphasis will be focusing on slowing down Julius Randle in the paint. Coach said he's always been a great finisher, and we have to respect that. So we can't let him get comfortable down there. It's a big task when Randle gets himself going. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And the shot goes in.
Well, again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Nice move. And it's Randle getting it to go.
uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Paul can't get it to go.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Randall down low. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score. First-time All-Star last season, Julius Randle was just flat out awesome.
Now here's Allen. He's their nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Picked by Randall. Pass to Shaq. Sweet move. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Anthony with it. Now guarded by Ball. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, occasionally Carmelo will do just that. Great handle there. Can't forget about that if you're a defender.
Brenton, which areas do you think Julius Randle has improved the most?
Well, I think making plays for other guys. I think stretching out the floor and having confidence in that shooting. And maybe that's the key word, Kevin, is just having confidence overall. And I guarantee you this, Julius Randle was more tired after last season than any other year. So coming in and being in great shape is huge for the next few seasons for him.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
They get the rebound. Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here are the Celtics dancers. Dancers dancing, make some noise.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Rose. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Here's Anthony following the score by Derrick Rose. It's Anthony with the drive. With the block. Right side Rose. It's rebounded by Portis.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Boston leading by 3. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley can really get up and extend.
Anthony taking his time here. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Outside Rose. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. There's Kaminsky. And too much time in the lane. They get called to the 3-second violation.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
The Hawks trail by 3. Anthony on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Melo getting up and slamming one home.
Outside Rose.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Portis brings the double team. Rose, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
The shot by Anthony, no good. Pass to Tate. Outside Rose. Kaminsky with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
And Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
And both free throws good for Rose. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
So tough to contain Derrick Rose. He's got it all. Size, quickness, and an airtight handle.
Now here's Paul. Paul is doubled. The Hawks working the ball around. He takes it in. Rebound Boston. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Rose attacking. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Rose has got 8 points.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
To the right side. Here's Tate. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passes, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Celtics lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Fans, your Celtics dancers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Yeah, interesting to see another part of their game that they've been working for tonight is play out of the post.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Out to the right wing. Shaq down low. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion. and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. They double him with Horford. Randall right side. The Celtics need to get a shot off. LeVert from outside. He can't get it to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. To the middle. Stolen by O'Neal. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Julius Randall.
Impactful when Randall can get out wide and run like that in the fast break.
It's Anthony with the drive.
Boston foul.
The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
Julius Randall picks one up. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Here's Pritchard. O'Neal inside. Doubled by Conley. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. Now here's LeVert. No points in the game yet for him.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Anthony. 18 points for him. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Here's Ball after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. And it's Ball penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 6 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Giddey. Now here's Conley. Here's Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
Anthony.
That's good from Anthony. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And Ball gets double teamed. Now Johnson. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Shaq. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Allen outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
3 points.
Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And the rejection by Zubac. Right wing. Pass to Allen. Out to Anthony. For the 3. That one, no good. And it's Boston the other way. To the inside. O'Neal. Second shot opportunity.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
15 fouls.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Rose, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Good. Paul's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
There's Vonleh, and he converts the late.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. From deep three-point range, Vonleh with the rebound. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Ray Allen picks one up. The Celtics had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That one is no good. It's a close game here in Boston. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Rose goes in. Yep, that one goes. Rose has got 12 points in the game.
Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt you. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Pass to Walker. Driving to the basket.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
Ball outside. There's the triple. Atlanta gets it back. Going inside. There's Portis. Tries yet again. It's deflected.
Well, you notice the length there from Vonleh, allowing him to get that shot block.
Goes back up. Rose. And it's all evened up. Rose has got 6 here in this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Boston.
What about the courage right there? Sacrificing his body to get the high percentage attempt at the rim.
All right. Look who's coming on onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
Hawks making a switch here. Boston trailing. Outside Rose. Rebounded by the Hawks. Allen surveying the D. Off target with his 3. Celtics on offense. Outside for Randall. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. .32 seconds left to play here in the half. Didn't think that was going to go in.
For 3.
Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Boston again missing. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for the Atlanta Hawks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come. We've We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Giddey. Pass to Allen. Driving in, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's Ball. 6 points for him. Nice move. A shake. And Shaq puts it in. O'Neal's got the first basket of the second half here for the Celtics.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
The drive by Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And Zubac picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ball with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. It's stolen by Allen. "90 seconds now into the second half. This one for three. Another three for Atlanta.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. The Celtics shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game. The Hawks leading by 7. Allen outside. From downtown. Randall grabs the board. And the Celtics with possession here.
And one thing that separates Randall from the other guys, his size, that spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Celtics trail by 6. Pass to O'Neal. Crafty move. And it's sent back by Allen. They get it back. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Here's Ball. It's held in by Zubac. Atlanta leading by 6. Allen with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Allen, that's good.
Ray Allen.
Allen's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
To the paint. A shot by Shaq, no good. Over in the corner, Allen. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
Allen's got 26.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Allen outside. From deep. Another three for Atlanta.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Okay.
And the bench going wild as Lonzo goes up and over.
Stolen by LeVert. Pass to O'Neal. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Giddey. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
Here are the Celtics dancers.
Both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Vanderbilt with the block. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Paul, left side. Driving inside. Banked in off the glass. Paul's got 8.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Here's Rose. Vanderbilt with the block. Fires the 3. Chris Paul, and that's good. Paul's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot clock.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Anthony drives in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Right now, Melo is just feeling it, scoring at will and dominating the offense.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
That's his first.
That free throw good from Anthony. Celtics trail by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
third.
Rose.
2 minutes.
Takes it inside. Not going to go that time. Outside Anthony. From deep three-point range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Rose. And he lays it straight in. He's got 16.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Walker surveying the floor. It's rebounded by Portis. The Hawks leading by 14. It's stolen by Rose. Vonleh down low. And he banks in the lane. Vonleh's got 6 here in this quarter.
Developing quality moves inside. Vonleh has the length and power to do more of that.
Here's Anthony. Shakes him. And he sinks the layup.
Anthony.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Rose attacking. That one drops for him. Rose has got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
And the Hawks lead by 15.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
How about Melo out there running like that, filling the lane, and you know he's going in there to get the easy deuce.
Vonleh at the elbow. Got him with the bump fake, but couldn't finish. Paul with the three. The shot, no good. And so it's Atlanta finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's the fourth quarter.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Celtics trail by 15. Pass to Shaq.
Foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Ball. Portis brings the double team. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Yeah, just stepped out of bounds as he tried to slither around the defender there. Good job by the D to cut him off.
Here's Paul. Launches a three. A shot off that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Pass to Randall. And Kevin Knox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Atlanta calls timeout.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Olman.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Anthony in the corner. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball. Anthony's got 38 points.
Well, after hitting a three earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
A crossover. And the layup's good off the glass.
When you grow up in the Ball family, then you better move the ball.
Now here's Paul. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 21.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Anthony's shot is off. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Celtics. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this. Oh, that's a real nice looking deep three ball there.
Here's Shaq. Rebounded by the Hawks. Allen with it. Now guarded by Ball. Anthony. That shot off. And the Celtics going the other way now. It's tipped. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Allen for the three. Kept alive. Celtics trail by 20. It's stolen by Allen. Paul outside. Outside Anthony. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just there he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Melo getting to the pick and roll game that time. Tremendous at feeding the screener if there's enough room to get it there.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Marvin Bagley III. Peyton Pritchard.
The Hawks leading by 22. Outside Anthony. From past the arc. Randall grabs the board. It's the Celtics ball. Outside Ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Randall right side. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Portis. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta leading by 22.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Allen for three. An absolute pound from three-point range. Allen's got 38 points.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Randall no good. Outside Anthony. And he drives in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his 3rd personal.
And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons. And you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit long.
Ball no good. Nobody near Allen. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Allen's got 41.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
With the drive. Here's O'Neal. And the layup falls. O'Neal's got 14 points now in the second half.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Down low. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Shaq's got 26 points.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Here's Anthony. Drives to the hoop.
Melo sees the space. Melo gets to the space. And Melo scores.
The drive-by ball. Here's Shaq. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul.
There was so many entertainment options these days, Brent. The NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
Here's O'Neal, and it's good, 2 points. And he has 28 points for the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Atlanta.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Carmelo Anthony.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Carmelo Anthony. That's his third.
That's good from Ball.
Well, if you're going to perfect your shooting stroke, it's not just about the three. Sometimes it's about settling in and getting to the free throw line to get those mechanics down. And Lonzo is improving.
Outside Anthony. There's the drive. And he can't jam it through. And it's the Celtics ball. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Paul hits them both. Now Paul. Driving the lane. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Three-pointer, Randall. He's off on that one. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled.
Let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Then a whole lot of only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for wifey. Thug girl who fly and talk so nicely. Put her in the coupe so she can feel the nice breeze. We could drive through the city, no doubt, but don't say my car's topless. Say the newness, here's the anthem. Put your hand up that you with, count your loot with. Push the pool stick in your new crib, same hand that you hoop with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town, yeah, I've been that. You know where you and your men's at. Through the Smurf, through the WAP baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringing 88. I made you look. You were to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, your time's up. With them diamonds.